So pillaging, some science. We can do one attack here. Let's do one attack there. This vampire, I mean, the count is fantastic. You know, actually, the count's got 82 strength, so bam, that'll do it. There's a lot of boosts there. Rebellion in 10 turns. Now, I'm assuming, no, it didn't call my vampire. It's boring, isn't it? Rebellion in 23 turns. Yeah, this is good. Amani, I'm actually going to reassign to my new city. No need for it whatsoever, but seems cool. Let's just do some fixing quickly. And on to the next target. I think, actually, Moi can go and take over this city by himself. Did I mention my endless horde that I was approaching? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MP core. Just all being produced. I'm producing about 2 per turn at the moment. So rare that I'm actually in this position, but terracotta army in 6 turns is actually a really good idea. What have I got to do? Must be on flat grassland or plains. So that tile would be fine. I don't know why it wants to remove that amazing woods tile. But the thing about the terracotta army, 6 turns and every single one of my units will get a promotion. I have a lot of units. If anything, it just means I get a ton, an absolute ton of health sort of throughout everything. Here we go. I'm pillaging every single sphinx I can get my hands on because the sphinx will all disappear when I take the city. It's an Egyptian special thing. I can't build them, so there's no point in me hanging on to them. Nah, we don't like military emergencies. I'll put 4 votes down against it. I don't know if it'll work. Yep, it blocked it. Who voted for it? Dido voted down. Dido's got my back. Hooray! Okay, merchants, we're going to do the thing we usually do. I'm going to actually hang on to those until later in the game. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Egypt have actually built preserves. I so rarely see the computer actually attempt to build those. That's really nice to see. Ah, how lovely. Right, now that MP is looking good. I'm just going to do 1 attack and then 2 attacks. Follow it up with, oh, the count actually is going to keep finishing this off. I want my regular unit to finish the city. Oh yes, it can. Right, here we go, and bump. There's the promotion for 3. Lovely. That's good stuff, that. Oh yeah, the thief from Pillaging. It's so lovely. Perfect. Right, we are now on to monarchy. I lose a little bit of combat strength, but not too much. Feudal contract is looking good. Conscription gets me a ton of money. Praetorian Guard. Don't need settlers anymore. That is something I really don't need. So we're just going to get myself serfdom. Otherwise, I love the idea of plundering. Raid. There we go. That's great. And I do also like the idea of being able to upgrade my units when the time comes. So professional army. That's fantastic. That just lets me keep my crossbows up to date, if nothing else. Now I can do some pillaging. Oh yes, this is where we start to get a ton of money, a ton of gold, a ton of absolutely everything that we could ever want. It keeps taking Valletta. It's really annoying. Leave me alone, Valletta. I would be your best friend. You know that. Oh no. All the boats are back. It's so annoying because I'm having to upgrade to crossbows everywhere, but my cities actually can one-shot these things now. That's pretty awesome. Egypt after peace. Are they going to do that thing where they... oh no, they can't do it under any circumstances because of NITA. Oh, I find that really funny. Not willing to try that. No, you know what, Egypt? There's nothing you can do to stop this because I'm going to easily beat you. Oh, Gandhi. Gandhi's not going to like all this fighting, I'll warn you now. But he is a vampire. Oh no, we have a vampire Gandhi. Let's have a look, because on the score I just get the sense that they're not doing very well. 298. Oh, the terracotta army. This is one of my favourite ones, just watching it all get done, like, oh, look at all those men. Oh, the animation that went into this, all different colours, the buildings being done, like the windmills in the background. Oh, isn't it all brilliant? I love the little flags. Anyway, all of my units now have, passing by, all have an upgrade now. That is wonderful. So Gandhi is on 298 score. That's nothing. 25 techs, they're on 24. They're actually a little bit behind me. I really want to see what's going on because I just don't think they're doing very well. Oh, this city rebelled, by the way, which is amusing. Finally have a battering ram here, so my vampires and my impies can like all have an attack now. I'm just holding my upgrade on them all until after we've done this attack, and then they can all upgrade and heal themselves after that. Look at that, that city's going to fall really quickly. This one is proving trickier because it's kind of got a Helm's Deep-esque situation of being stuck beneath or between two mountains. It's pretty cool actually. Proving tricky to find my way past, but the city is sieged, so I do have a little bit of time here. I can just sort of wait and push my way through. Now this is interesting. Impy have 41 strength, but if I build a knight core, that has 63 strength. So that'll be even better, and my vampires will be even more powerful. Ho ho! Let's do that. They've just met me and they're already denouncing me. Okay, I think that's mean, personally, but we'll take it. So that is my city. Seemingly, it seems to have an Egyptian builder stuck in it. I don't know what happened there, but I actually ended up being able to keep it. So that's lovely. And then we upgrade all these units. Well, they're all pretty much at full health now already. This one's mine as well. Actually, these cities are good. I mean, unfortunately, I'm sort of burning everything in them, so we're not really seeing how good they are. But they've all got campuses, they've all got districts. Yeah, let's just stop burning them, and maybe we'll be able to see it better. Also, I now have metal casting, which means I can get pike and shot cores, which I believe are the strongest thing that I've got so far. 260 gold to do that. That's a 4th level one. 70 strength. I don't know if this will actually... Yep, that does translate to the vampire. Okay. Yeah. This is quite powerful now. Really starting to put the squeeze on to Egypt now. What is this? What can I pillage? Is that mine? Just 297 gold? This is worth a lot to me because these are all the upgrades to my pike and shots, but look, 70 strength when I attack with them. They are delightfully strong. I think my vampire should take this. Yep, perfect. Okay, we've just stolen printing because I believe I've just taken a campus with a university in it. Let's just upgrade that to pike and shot. Yeah, I don't see any way back into this game for Egypt, but this is the problem. There are a lot of barbarian outposts on this continent, and not many of them are really my responsibility. I've done pretty well clearing them all up. I've just got to sort of clear up over here, but yeah, we've got some real issues. I need to take this continent and totally civilize it if I can. Another hero has fallen in battle, but that just gives me a second epic. That's the only faith per turn I'm getting in the game at the moment, is just these 2 epics. It's nuts how little faith that we are getting. I'm normally such a high faith person. I just love the religious game. Not this time. Not this time. Okay, pike and shots are now dispensing with the walls of this city pretty quickly. You can go and heal yourself. That won't be long until that falls. Just unlocked education. Very nice. Dido's actually doing pretty well on a tourist level. I'm on 27 techs, Egypt's on 29, Dido's on 34. Yeah, you know what? They've actually survived this really, really well. I think Dido's got to be the next person I attack, and you know, we'll keep progressing up the tech tree to do that. My anti-tank is by far the strongest sort of unit base that I've got at the moment, but yeah, when I actually do get to anti-tank crews, those will be even more powerful, so I quite like the idea of that. Let's go for castles now. Oh, this has been a weird old tech tree. This city now totally surrounded, which is quite good. We'll start to put the pressure on this one. Oh, they actually killed one of my impies, but to do that, they ended up just moving a unit out of their cities entirely. So, I mean, I don't think that's a very strong idea. 2.476 loyalty pressure per turn from each of my citizens. That's a crazy amount. Oh, I love it. Raid, Professional Army, Feudal Contract. Yeah, all these are still quite good. Praetorian Guard is the most amazing thing. I love it utterly. Builders are still wonderful. I could get Urban Planning or campus, you know, settlers. I need to continue to get some settlers in. What's my capital up to? It's getting an armory. Once it's done that, let's start to get some settlers again, because I need to make sure that there's no holes on this entire continent. That's my aim this game, is just to make sure 0 barbs can spawn here. Oh yeah, why did you leave the city? You left yourself totally open, my friends. Dear oh dear. Okay, right, that's that city done. You attack, and then You attack. I love the fact my impies are stronger than the pike and shots. Totally fair. Let's attack there. I think that Egypt... Yep, Egypt out the game. Woohoo! Well, there we go. They will not stand the test of time, and now it's just a case of trying to rebuild the damage caused by their failure to keep the barbs under control, which is clearly what this war was all about all the time. You see I'm fixing a campus there, but I've also got 1, 2, 3 campuses being built in the north, so I am actually getting quite a bit of infrastructure down now. Dido has the tech advantage, but what she doesn't have is any military. 265 is a terribly small military, so I'm just going to do a bit of trading with India, see if I can get something. I'm nothing unwilling to trade for that, really? Oh, fine, they're being rubbish. Second great merchant, oh that's cool. Nice, okay, that'll be a second corporation when it's ready. Trade routes to me work really well, and I like the idea of condemning... Oh, let's go Shinto. Why not? We haven't met these guys, but maybe that'll go through. Judaism is stronger. Been frozen out of the World Congress. That's okay. If I kill everybody, then no one else can vote. I think that's how it works. This is a wonderful city-state, gaining culture equal to 10% of the construction cost when finishing buildings. And it works well with the letter, but Dido owns it. It must die. These are the rules. I don't make them up. You know, I have a very small set of things that I can do in this game, and it basically involves killing people and spawning vampires, which kind of is the same thing, really. You know, I can't abide some sort of sneaky rear attack whilst I'm attacking the north. Oh, the Cliffs of Dover! Oh, soon they will be made brilliant. So this city won't last long because the Count now has 93 strength. Oh yes, that's pretty brutal. And then the pike and shot can do it. Is that 2 hits? 2 hits and the city-state is dead. Yeah, it's not too bad really, is it? I might as well go and finish off some of the barb encampments in this area. As you can see, I'm actually using my great generals just to scout up here quickly. I believe these are the only cities that Dido has. Oh no, they've got 5 cities. Fine, but 1, 2 very large population cities at the front. They do have an encampment blocking me from getting too close too quickly, but I've got siege weaponry. I should be able to push through it. It's just about whether or not I've got enough pike and shots. I've got 1, 2, 3 plus, you know, a barb snacker. So I might actually just see if I can push my units a little closer, and we're going to take Utica first. That's the more difficult one to get into. Oh man, it is cold here. Look at that. Oh, horrible storm. Just checking on resources. You can see I've actually inadvertently picked up an amazing monopoly on diamonds, truffles, and mercury without really meaning to, just by owning most of the land. I don't really have any tourism here, but if I did, oh, it would be insane. I think that's the barbs taken care of down south. I've got a settler coming down now just to cement my advantage in this area and stop people from settling. Formal war, declare it on Dido. Oh dear for you. Okay, they've only got 236 army. That's not too good at all. And as you can see, my pike and shot are already on the scene, already just here and causing inconvenience. I think my next settler has got to be kind of down here, isn't it? So I'll send it over to this direction and then we'll kind of head down this way. I've got a single pike and shot corps just clearing out all of these barbs. God, do you remember the game we played with Gorgo of Greece? She was amazing at this mod. Like, she would just absolutely tear through the barbs and get so much culture from doing it as well. Oh, I miss her. So everything's flooding a bit. Oh dear, Venice. And yeah, so she's got Hercules. Hercules is pretty tough, 78 strength. I think my pike and shots might be able to just about stand. No, not really. Oh dear. Right, we need to be a little bit careful of Hercules. Actually, I was going to stand here and pillage, but I think I'm going to actually pull my troops back from this front. It's probably fair. I chuck overpowered people at the AI all the time. No, we don't want to be targeted by an aggressive enemy. You know what, actually, I'm actually going to join this just because I think it would be really funny to see how negative a score I can get. Like, I'm actually helping with this fund even though I'm the one at war. Minus 200. Love it. You see, that's better. The Count and Hercules are a much closer match. Ho ho ho. Oh yes. You just try, Hercules. Oh my god, there's now 2 encampments down here. They're spawning quicker than I can kill them. That is atrocious. Oh dear, and everything's broken. Everything is broken down here. We need builders. We need builders to fix things stat. I've had too many storms come through and rip everything up. Oh yeah, look, they did attack. Oh, Hercules, what are you doing? Thing is, my vampires respawn and you don't. So now that I've got guilds, where are these governments? I need better governments than what I've got. It's either here or here. So medieval fairs, is that 4 trade routes? Well, I've only got 1 trade route slot. So, you know, I think I may be on the wrong path on that one. I'm going to pick up Kilwa though, because that would be 15% production in all of my cities of my empire. I feel like that's worth it, and I'm going to put it here as well because I've got a theatre square going there. It's 11 turns. Feels like a bit of a waste, but nah, I'll be fine. Right, and here we go. We've got the siege engine in on this city now. 2 attacks, followed by 3 attacks, and then the barb snacker can come in as well. Oh yeah. In comes the vamp, and bang, that city is now mine. Rebellion in 25 turns, that doesn't feel right to me. Let's stick Victor in, and now it's mine. And it's beautiful. I can just give all of these pike-in shots just a turn to rest whilst I get the siege towers in for assault number 2. So one of the problems I have realised is that Renaissance walls have formed in Kitty and Tyre. So these are going to be difficult to get past, even with my siege towers. Maybe quite tricky here. So we've got to have a think about how best we're going to get through. Bombards obviously will be probably very useful. I could get 70 strength bombards if I were to get those sorted. With Himiko, I could probably get them to 80 strength. So that's not a bad idea actually. Bombard cores. I think I'm going to need a lot more niter to do that though. A lot more niter. Yeah, 20 niter already. Maybe Magnus will be a good person to use. If I get 1 more governor sorted, I think I can go, yeah, to Black Marketeer. Unfortunately, it would be totally the wrong side of the map, but at least I could get hold of the things. There's some more niter over there. This niter mine is blown up and not improving. So, okay, there are things we can do to sort this out, but there's going to be a bit more of a problem. Ziz we can probably handle. This city, yeah, not so much. Continuing to feed my vampires, though. Lovely. Yeah, look, almost no damage to the walls whatsoever with them. So we're going to have to think about our plan a little bit here. Seeing as we're going nowhere fast, I'm going to commence my pillaging run again. So there's cartography. If we just have a quick peek, I would quite like to get something like flight or industrialization. Those would be really cool for me. I think printing, that's not a bad option. Kill a unit of the musketmen. I don't own a musketman, but that's the perfect tech to just burst through. That's good. Oh my god, there are so many barbs here. Oh, I need to settle. I need to give myself a little bit of a hope here. So I think actually settling on that tile, that might help me a little bit here. Starting to build harbours now. That's quite an exciting turn of events for me. I've still got tribal huts. I've still got, oh my god. The barb outposts are just, they pop up faster than I can kill them. Okay, yeah, that'll do for now. This side of the map is looking super stable. This is what's giving me all of my output. Over here is just absolute chaos. Oh, can the Count kill Hercules? Is that a thing? Let's just shoot them a little bit first. And then we'll get the MP to do 1 attack, and then the Count will come in and finish them off. Yes! I destroyed Hercules and ate his blood. Oh, you can count as much as you want. You'll only count up to your own death, says the worst scary punchline you've ever heard. Oh, just realised. Judaism is Dido's religion and it's Feed the World, and I've got it in a couple of my cities. Oh, I love Feed the World. It's such a good religion. Alright, we can keep an eye on that. Might be able to just appropriate that one for myself. Okay, so we have settled here. The first thing I need to do in this city is just build walls immediately. It may take some while. But now the knights have got somewhere to hide. They've got somewhere that the barbs are just going to throw themselves against the 60 strength walls. That's a little bit better than it was. Count could actually do some damage against this city, but I'm just going to leave him there for a second and just be menacing outside the doors. I think we've got a lovely thing going on with the pillaging here. Printing will give us a little bit more visibility, which should hopefully give our troops just a little more strength just to defend against these city walls a little bit. Because yeah, they've got field cannon defences, and field cannon defences are tough. So there's the barb camp done. And there is, oh, okay, hero. The twins have already been claimed by Dido. Twins we need to be just a little bit careful of, actually, because if they capture one of my pike and shot cores, that could cause a little bit of trouble. It would boost all the city strength of Dido, and also would be incredibly difficult for me to kill. So, yeah, Reformed Church? I kind of like mercantilism more in this game, so we're going to go for that one. Chosen Campus gains 2 housing and 1 amenities, increases non-food yield benefits of happiness in my empire. Oh yeah, that's one that stacks beautifully. Okay, I don't think I've got a campus in my capital, and I don't think I was going to get one. So, you know what? In my second capital, it's not a bad idea. Okay, I need someone to be able to batter the door down. I think Beowulf is a great shout, because he can get rid of these pesky field cannons if they start to hide inside the enemy cities. Printing is a fantastic pickup, but look, military science. Here we go. That's cavalry, which is even stronger, and military academies, which stack with the buildings I've already got in my encampments to create a super fun outcome for me. It's brilliant. Now, do I have enough movement to go 1-2 with the... I think I do. Right, I'm just going to move you back, move you to there, move you to there, and then attack. Great, now both vampires got that +1. It's just that little advantage that works really, really well if you just stack it over the course of the game. Oh, another juicy target. Here we go. The count comes in a little bit. Barb snack around, and like that. Oh yeah. Finally, I can afford the 1,000 faith that it takes to get Himiko in. Oh, it has been a while. It has been a while, but that +10 combat strength is going to lead to some very exciting opportunities in this city. Here she is, straight to the front line. Now, we're in a situation where we've got 111 strength against this city. I'm just literally beating down Renaissance walls with my fists at this point. Even the pike and shot are attacking with 88 strength. Oh yes, that's delightful. It's Kilwa. Oh my goodness. We actually got it. That's 15% production in every single one of my cities, because I have 2 production suzerains. Oh, so cool, so blue, so lovely. But actually, it makes my capital incredibly strong at building things. Just trying to think of what the best thing to do would be. If I built a holy site, that would help me to get a little bit or more faith in to get heroes. It's not a bad shout. Getting the workshop in. Also not a bad shout. There's other wonders I could be getting. The Petra in 5 turns. Jebel Barkle. I mean, all of it. I really want to build all of it. I'm just playing a game of like capital builder. It's really fun. Let's just get the workshop done. And then, you know what? I am going to treat myself to Petra. Because, quite frankly, why not? Actually, no, it's saying that I do have to steal this from Gandhi. Hang on, let me just do this. Bump. There we go. Gandhi actually is on the same continent. That's intriguing. Okay. So Gandhi's doing poorly. He is doing really, really poorly. 29 techs versus my 34, so I'm 5 ahead of him already. And when we have a look at this, I have Empire 376. He's got Empire of 74. The only reason he's got any score is era score. I actually think he's being trounced. He's only got 4 cities. Dear oh dear. Okay, it's vampire time though, so if I just do 1 attack with the pike and shot, 2 attack with the pike and shot, in comes the barb snacker. That's an amazingly powerful thing, and 110 strength when attacking. Boom! Oh yes. Oh, even better. Field cannons and cuirassiers. Cuirassiers 64 strength. It's 2 more than cavalry. Oh, that's intriguing. I probably should get a cavalry corps. It pains me to do it because 6 turns off what I want to be doing in my capital, but I'm going to have to do it. 1 attack with the pike and shot. Oh, only 1 needed, and industrialization has been boosted. Oh, that's useful because I do want factories. There it is. Okay, right, fantastic. Right, we're going to go mass production and then industrialization then instead. But there is a city. Nice, 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 nice. Let's move Victor in immediately. And we'll have to think about what we can do. Oh yeah, I did a lot of breaking things. Sorry about that. Again, you need to stop leaving your field cannons out because my vampires are just getting stronger with every kill. Oh, that's an amazing campus with 2. Oh, not 1 but 2 GFM or fissures. But unfortunately for them, it's often forgotten that vampires heal when pillaging. And I was just going to do that for the sake of it. Nom nom nom. No, no peace. Stop offering it to me. Unless you're going to do like a total capitulation. I'm not really interested in your peace offerings. Now, okay, I gambled on being able to hold on to that settler. And it did not pay off. But look, I've got 1 city now down here. I'm just about to try and settle in this little bit of like land that 2 barbarian encampments are sprouting from. I'll get there. 1 more city. Done. God, we are racing through these things. Oh, this is always the best general, the one that gives the bombard, because every game he pops up, it's exactly the right time for him. Like, always, I'm like hitting against Renaissance walls and I'm just getting nowhere, and I think, oh, wouldn't it be great if I did have a bombard? And then invariably he always appears at that point in the game. Fantastic. Oh, also, now I have Beowulf. That's a piece of news for you. It's very exciting. Oh no. Tornadoes right by my capital. I just started fixing everything from the last thing. Why did I put it on apocalypse mode? Ugh. I mean, how many people genuinely play this game and go, oh, you know what my favourite part of this game is? Fixing things after they get broken. Yes, that's for me. That's the bit I love. Anyway, Beowulf can now come in, challenge this musket to a contest of which the musket always loses. And then now the city's got 65 strength again, which is well below my vampire strength. 1 vampire in, 2 vampires in, and this should be the capital taken. Yep, it is. Steam power boosted nicely as well. Oh, is that because there's a shipyard? Yep, there's a shipyard in that city. That is awesome. I was wondering about how I was actually going to get that shipyard in. Perfect. Right, Beowulf is right by Sidon now, which turns out is not a problem. I was expecting to have to challenge somebody, but nope. That's all good. There's a city over here as well. Does this have Renaissance walls? Yeah, they all have flipping Renaissance walls. How does it do it? The computer just is so good at putting them up. Never mind. Industrialization. Okay, we can get a factory. I might build one of those in my capital very soon. You can see everything's beginning to stabilize quite nicely for me now. I tried to go into the lake to then hit the archer, but there's a cliff on this side conveniently. This is the worst lake ever. Ugh, it's terrible. I can finally change my government though. Look at this. This will be slightly more useful. Okay, right. Professional army, I no longer really need that. Oh no, I probably do need that one actually. Feudal contract, however, don't need that. I need chivalry instead. Settlers, I'm no longer using that at all. Let's instead go for... I think we'll go for craftsmen and we'll go for builders. Praetorian Guard is awesome. Diplomatic League, I do not need anymore. Let's just stick the Merchant Confederation in. Okay, Praetorian Guard is awesome. Autocratic Legacy might be quite fun. Invention might be quite fun. Oh, there's so many things I could be doing. Let's go for Autocratic Legacy because I need to be building up my capital anyway. I've actually finally got a bombard as well. Oh, it does so little damage, but I love it already. Okay, there is a cavalry corps, strength 77. It's not that much higher, but it's a little bit higher, and that means my vampires are now ready to rock. I just need to make sure that we've got the highest health possible, so we'll do that. Beowulf's not really adding much to this, so he's going to go and do some pillaging. All the while, my bombard is just, poof, firing stuff onto the walls. 115 damage now. Oh, 115 strength. That's amazing. I do love the fact this is actually a 41 strength bonus. I have got 3 on Intel, 5 on Great General, 10 on Himiko, 10 for barbs, 10 for unit kills, and then 5 from the Spear of Thune. This is just the most ridiculous combo I've seen in a long time. Sidon is now being destroyed very quickly. Oh, here we go, being able to produce units again. Oh, that's amazing. And I like whales, we'll vote for whales. If we can produce units super quick again, I can probably get a bombard force in. Oh no, gold cost. Okay, I mean, that's not too bad. Have you seen how many barbs are building up on this left-hand border? I have a single pike and shot, which is doing sterling work at keeping everybody back. Actually, now I say that, you got to get back and free up my niter. But still, I mean, oh, there's so many barbs. So many barbs. It's nuts. But I am now producing units. As soon as the Petra is done, I can start producing them over again. I think getting cavalry in was quite exciting, wasn't it? But 17 turns is far too many turns. Let's get an armory in instead. Ooh, economics. Corporations. Oh, that's exciting. Beowulf is just going to finish off Sidon for me. Very good. Where are you off to, Count? I guess to the other city. As quick as you can, post-haste. Mausoleum in Harkalik. I have to listen to Sean Bean say that every time. Halicarnassus. I try. Anyway, I was building this in just like my 18th city or something like that. Just purely because the double Great Engineer charges are amazing. Also having the flames in your empire, alongside the flames of a lighthouse, all of this is very cool. Yeah, double Great Engineer charges, that is awesome. Especially because I'm the only one producing them now. And finally, a very special shout out goes to Scott Stratton, Major King Kong, Matthew Wilkinson and Salty Tech for all of your support on Patreon, as well as everybody else who's joining the community and making this place a fantastic space to be. Thank you guys, you keep me going.